Yes.
Detroit, New Orleans. This one was a little more exciting. 33-28 Lions, who moved to 9-3. Saints fall to 5-7. This one was 21 or 24 nothing at one point, and the Lions did their best to try and lose it. Jared Goff does what Jared Goff does, just puts up 20 something points, 213 yards and 2 touchdowns for Goff. Derek Carr goes 226 and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Also in the waiver column that hasn't been. Oh no, we have some interesting running back lines here. David Montgomery goes 18 for 56 and 1 touchdown. Gibbs 8 for 60. So he got significantly less work than Montgomery. Could have also been, like I said, it was really one-sided. So I don't know if I'll put too much stock into that. Kamara had 14 for 51 and 2 TDs, really made his day great with 8 for 58. God, he catches a lot of passes. Jamal Williams, 5 for 10, 1 reception for 6 yards. He is not the guy he was last year. That's for damn sure. Receivers, kind of disappointing for St. Brown. 2 for 49. Day was saved by a touchdown if you started him. Jameson Williams does what Jameson Williams does. He catches 1 pass, but it was for a touchdown. 1 carry for 19 yards, 1 catch for 11. This has got to be like his stat line. 1 catch, 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Like sometimes it's 40 yards, sometimes it's 12, whatever it is. It's always just like 1 or 2 and a touchdown. And then nothing for 3 games. Like, what does he got? A touchdown, he was usable, nothing. Touchdown, he was usable, nothing. Touchdown, like, fucking this guy, man. Talk about boomer bust. But Chris Olave, 5 for 119. Nobody else was usable out of any of the receivers. Both tight ends were awesome. Sam Laporta, 9 for 140 and a touchdown. He carried me in at least one league that I think I'm going to pull out that I needed a must win, despite the fact that I went up against DK Metcalf. God bless. Taysom Hill, he had 13 carries for 59 yards. Taysom Hill's lines are always so fucking confusing to read because he has passing, receiving, and rushing stats.
It's everything. He's literally everything. He's
I'm like, what is this? So he was 0 for 2 on pass attempts, 13 through the air. Good God, I hate reading Taysom Hill's stat lines, but he was good anyways. Jimmy Graham, 1 for 6 and 1 touchdown. I didn't know Jimmy Graham was still playing, and I'm a Saints fan. Oh, that's his first game since week 7. He had 3% of snaps. He was on the field for like 1 play. And
he'll do that every just randomly just show up. And yeah, fun fact: Juwan Johnson 0 catches. That's why he's not on the stat sheet. They just literally don't have him on there at all.
I forgot that. I was like, I feel like someone's missing, but they didn't want to go 4 tight ends deep. But kicker was all right. Riley Patterson was decent. Groupie sucked. The Lions didn't kill you, but didn't do much, and the Saints didn't do anything. What are your takeaways on this bad boy?
Yeah, so we were talking about potentially A.T. Perry being something. Lynn Bowden ran more routes than him and was more involved in that offense. So yeah, I don't think it's really going to happen for A.T. Perry, even though Rashid Shaheed was out and all that fun stuff. It's literally Chris Olave. Like, he's the guy in that offense. And Taysom Hill, Alvin Kamara, those are the big 3 in this offense. So if we're missing potential pieces like with New Orleans, like this is why Taysom Hill gets a massive boost because he's everywhere in that offense. He plays an entire role. And fun fact, he scored a lot of points. It was good for you in fantasy. Like, that's just what he does. On the flip side, my goodness, Sam Laporta was freaking awesome. He was a monster in this game. Like, he's everything you could ask for a tight end to be. He's athletic. He runs the routes. He's involved. Like, it is what it is. It's great. I wish we got more of Ross St. Brown, but I think the game script really just flipped this on its head because
they were I know.
Yeah. Like, I'm with it. It's just one of those weird game scripts. Like, he still read all the routes, like basically 90% of the routes just didn't work out for him. They were like, guess what? We're just gonna give it to the running backs and keep it light. The Gibbs stuff is kind of weird. So yeah, like you were saying earlier, like you can't read too much into that. But yeah, Monty, like, that's really good usage, and that's no surprise when you get up to a big game script. Like, Monty's going to be heavily involved like that. So yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. No, it's my kid and his buddy in the other room. This is the Fortnite using up all my bloody internet, doing whatever the hell they're doing in there. I normally don't have problems when I'm home on my lunch, but we're both homesick today, so we get to deal with him sucking up all my bloody internet. I can hear he's got a phone in there watching TV. He's got YouTube on. He's got something on his phone. Then he's got Fortnite on, and homesick my ass. Homesick my ass. All right, so looks like there's. Jared Goff's good. I don't know if I want any part of Carr, even if he's healthy. I'm happy starting 3 running backs in this game and 2 receivers. I actually think my favorite stat or my favorite long shot now would be Jameson Williams, just to put him in your lineup and pray that's the week he runs into some production, which is kind of similar to Taysom Hill. 3 out of 4 times you start him, he's going to give you nothing. But when he gives you something, it's good. And Sam Laporta. My tight end rankings, when I redo my dynasty tight end, my value chart, this trade value chart for dynasty this week, I'm going to have some young tight ends ridiculously high. Like I think I'm still going to have, TJ, Kelsey, and then I might have Laporta, McBride at 3 and 4. It's getting ridiculous.
McBride's usage is just out of control. It's awesome. And all those guys, we were talking about before, just those elite young tight ends. I want all of them. I don't really care. Just give me all of them.